don't talk about me without me. But I see attractive women, and I can say, hey, she's fine. And because back in my heyday, I wasn't nothing nice. I was rough, baby. I had them fighting over me and crying over me. I had a microphone singing, they were falling out.
Oh no.
But no, so
that was his worst nightmare.
So what would you think now? How would I identify now?
Just because you find someone, would you have sex with a woman?
How much money?
Oh.
See?
No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
So, are you straight for pay? Is that
Right?
Hey, look here.
I think he'll go back down that road. I think he'll try. But I think, Phillis, that's a good question. Will women accept a man if they know he's bisexual? And she's hetero. She's strictly hetero. Will she accept a man that's bisexual?
I would say yes. It depends on how he look and how he.
If he told her, I disagree.
I would say most wouldn't.
I agree with you.
There's some thirsty women out here.
Now, you do.
Thirsty?
I'm not saying that there aren't any open-minded individuals.
You said thirsty.
Yeah, there's a lot of thirsty women out here.
That mean you thirsty because I embrace you.
I got women right now who want to have sex with me, and I ain't gonna call no names on the air.
But they not thirsty.
They are thirsty. They say they straight.
But they just like you.
They want to have sex with me and Donnell.
They like you though.
Look, they thirsty.
They like both of y'all.
Well, okay, they say they want to have sex with us.
They accept your back. They accept you.
I told you back in the day, I had that whip
you
appeal.
are.
Got that whip appeal. Work it on me, baby.
You're going to lose all your
Oh, wait.
Are you saying they're curious? Or they're just adventurous?
They're freaky.
Freaky. Okay.
Okay.
But that
Super
don't mean
freak.
thirsty.
Super freak. What?
That has nothing to do with bisexuality.
Why
First of
not?
all, you or Darnell are gay.
That's what I mean. That a woman can't be attracted to
Right. They're
So-
straight. They want to be with two men. They're just freaks.
Well, see,
it's
thirsty
a little
then.
freaky.
No.
Why is it freaky?
It's freaky, ain't thirsty.
It's
So is it bad, but it'll be freaky?
Okay.
no.
So
I'm
then
not
if you
saying
flip
it's
the
bad
other
for them to
side,
be
if
freaky.
you
You're
swing
saying
they want options.
you're categorizing them as being bi, but they're not bi. They're wanting to sleep with two men, and they're a straight woman.
So let me
It's not the same thing.
and then change it. And then why is it okay if a man can have two women and just have his cake and eat it too, and a woman can't have two men?
Because that's like a gangbang. Well, it's like a miniature.
I got that tape at home.
It's like a miniature gangbang.
Oh my
And
God!
I'm gonna
this
say
is a
this.
disclaimer.
Because of the fact that most of the time that a woman sleeps with two men, both of the men are straight. They're not bi.
What
So,
if they buy?
hey, if they're bi, then that's a party right there. But majority of the time, that's not how it works out.
So it's like a train.
Pretty much. Because the men, they're not going to be kissing and touching
That's
each
another
other.
show.
They're going to be focusing on the woman. Shit, when I meet other bisexuals, they're like unicorns. I'm like, yes, you exist.
What's a unicorn?
You know, it's a fictional animal.
Okay, so wait a minute. What's the difference between swingers then?
Couples that sleep outside of their relationship.
Well, together.
Yes.
Is it bisexual?
Sometimes they do it
Bring
together.
people home.
Sometimes they do it separately.
Yeah, they might we'll swap partners.
Correct.
But what if everybody doing it?
Bomb
That's
girl
an
building
orgy.
house.
Yeah.
Are they bisexual?
That's an orgy shot.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
everything.
They would have to be very fluid.
Okay.
throwing everything in there.
There's a lot of fluid.
Well, you have educated the show today, Miss Phillis. You have the lines are blowing up and the people are calling in, and my goodness.
I need
I
a
have
cigarette.
Facebook friends. They're sending me messages to tell the caller what men and women they have that type of sex. So what do you say to the man that's like his woman behind? I mean, like, Jesus, come on, dude.
Well, yeah, women do have anal sex.
Yeah.
I refrain from that. No comments.
No comment.
Oh, loose hair. So,
loose.
anything else you would like to say to our listeners? We're winding down on the show to dispel any myth. Anything you want to say?
I would say to anyone who is not as well informed about bisexuality, I would say that before you throw any salt or any downing on it, that you educate yourself about it and ask someone. I think you know, I think that's the biggest problem. People fear what they don't know.
Exactly.
True.
So the more that you know, the more comfortable you can be with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 100% correct, and that's the biggest problem, you know, with our society. They fear what they don't know, and then they have embedded belief about things they've been told ever and passed down through generations. And a lot of it is not really good, relevant information. It's not good information at all. And the way to get good information and explain is talk to the person.
Right. Get
Go
the
to the
information from
source.
the horse's mouth.
Exactly. Go to the source and let them clear up whatever it is that questions you. And I think today for our listeners, you gave us some really good, relevant information. I think you cleared up a lot of taboos and myths. And I wish we had more time so we could keep going, because I can keep going and we could keep talking and having fun.
You won't make it to Frida's later if you keep going.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's my mother's birthday. I'm going to have some water.
So, you just wrecked my nerves today. But you were good, though. You were good.
She know her stuff, and I think that's if you are something, then you should be able to explain to people who you are, what it is, what it isn't. Like I said on Facebook, you is or you is you or ain't you.
Is that
What
proper
it is.
English?
No, it's not proper.
It's not.
It's on purpose.
But you understand what it is.
Exactly. You understand what it is.
Well, we have another call. This is our last caller for the day. Caller, you're live on KWAM 990, the Unleashed Voice. Let me hear what you got to say. Hey.
Hi. I'm fine. How are you? Yes, Layla, I understand exactly what you're saying. We were talking about it earlier when Gwen, you were talking about how before you decided to completely go to women that you were dating men until you found the outlet that you were looking for. Is that what you were describing, Layla?
Well, I'm glad she could be some help to you. Thanks for calling in and sharing your question with us. Keep tuning in to the Unleashed Voice every Saturday at 5 p.m. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
So, you got any whips in your bedroom?
Ooh.
See, look, I do it.
No, hold on.
You got some whips and chains.
How did you get the name Freak Nasty?
Oh. You got 1 minute.
That's the $1 million question right there.
I'm listening.
I moved to Memphis back in 1996, and Freak Nasty, the dip was a
I remember that song. I got the CD at home.
And my neighbors, that was the first song I learned to dance to.
Down low.
So they called me Little Freak Nasty. And so when I started performing in drag about 4 years ago, they asked me what my stage name was going to be. Did I have any nicknames or anything? And that's the only thing I could think of.
What you mean when you start performing in drag?
I am a femme and a drag king.
Okay, the definitions.
A femme is a female entertainer who is a biological woman who performs. And a drag king is a biological female who performs to give the illusion of a male.
Oh, I didn't know you did both.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm a switch hitter.
She just told you she could adjust to her partner.
Exactly.
I think he can turn
Child.
on over here.
Child. Do what?
You heard what I said?
Child. I want to see some pictures.
I got plenty of pictures. I'll show you.
Oh,
I put
Lord.
her pictures over.
I want to see the pictures, but we gotta go. We got what, 2 minutes? We got 2 minutes, and tune in on next week at 5 p.m. Another great show.
Dr. Gooch.
Yeah, Dr. Gooch will be here next week. Give a shout out to your daughter.
I got little mini me that is here with me at the studio.
Her little hyper self.
Yes.
We're about to go celebrate Teen's birthday, 77th birthday. Anything you want to say before we go?
No, I just want all our listeners to know that we appreciate you. We have room for your business, no matter the size. We're looking for advertisers to come on in and allies to join us on the Unleashed Voice for the LGBTQ community. Mm-hmm. We are the #1 talk radio show on Saturdays. We're putting it down in the studio, and we have listeners all over the United States, and we're doing our part to bring in attention and bring in awareness to our community and give our community the voice that we need. We are Unleashed.
And don't you call this show no more with your dusty self. Man, my mama mad. Don't you call it no more. Loose hair. You call this show talking about no booty holes. Don't you call him no more with your dusty self. Call this show talking about that mess. Got my mama mad. Oh man, I'm back. Okay. She got mad this and she cut up. She don't you call him no more. This your last time calling here.
You better take heed.
I said, oh, she mad.
I got another side. You don't want to meet. I'm team daughter.
Oh, Lord. Well, a shout out to Eddie, Mama over there at the dog track eating them crab legs. We're going to see you next week. This is the Unleashed Boys. See y'all next Saturday at 5 o'clock right here on KWAM 990 Talk Radio. Holla!